Hey YouTube, this is Brandon from TheTeamOlympus here to show you an update on my Dark Irregular deck profile. So, still the same starter, Vermilion Gatekeeper, because we still haven't got set 7 here yet. If you don't know his ability, when a Dark Irregular rides this unit, you can soul charge one. He's 5,000 power and 10,000 shield. Just in case you can't get your grade 1 first turn, which with this deck you normally can, but that's the starter. For the triggers, we have 4 Cursed Doctor. He's the heal trigger. He's 5,000 power, 10,000 shield. Then we have 4 Blitz Ritter. He's the critical trigger. He is also 5,000 power and 10,000 shield, and he looks cool. Next we have 4 Hades Puppet Master. He's a stand trigger. He's 5,000 power, 10,000 shield, and he looks kind of cool too. And lastly, for the triggers, we have 4 Dark Queen of Nightmare Land. She's 4,000 power, 10,000 shield, and her ability is when she boosts a unit and that unit's attack hits, you soul charge one, return her to the deck, and shuffle. Next, we'll start off with grade 1s. I only use 2 Jet Black Poet Amons. If he has 6 or more in the soul, he goes up to 9,000. So I only use 2 of him. And then I use 2 Alluring Succubus. When she's placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard, you soul charge 1, and she's 7,000 power, 5,000 shield, grade 1. Next, I use 2 Doreen the Thruster. She is the reason why I only use 2 grade 1 Amons. Her ability is when a card is placed in the soul, she gains 3,000 power, and she's originally 6,000, and she has 5,000 shield. Next, we have 3 of the 8K beaters. Prisoner Beast, he's 5,000 shield. And then lastly, for grade 1s, we have the 4 0 shield March Rabbit of Nightmare Land, and he's 6,000 power. On the grade 2s, I have 1 Gwen the Ripper. He's 9,000 power, 5,000 shield, and if you don't know what he does when he's placed on Vanguard or Rear Guard, you counterblast 2 to select one of your opponent's grade 2 or less Rear Guards and retire it. So he's pretty much like the Berserk Dragon for Dark Irregulars. I plan on running 1 more of him when I get it. Next, I run 3 Werewolf Seegers. I'm going to take one of these out for another Gwen, but they're just a 10k grade 2. Then I run 4 Blue Dust. He's 9k, and when his attack hits, you can soul charge 1, whether it be attack hits the Vanguard or if you attack the Rear Guard. And that ability works when he's on Vanguard or Rear Guard, and he also has 5,000 shield. Then lastly, for the grade 2s, I run 4 Decadent Succubus. This card is the card that lets me soul charge the most. When she's on Vanguard, every time a Dark Irregular is placed on Rear Guard, you soul charge 1. She's 9,000 power and 5,000 shield. On the grade 3s, I run 1 Edel Rose. You can reveal her to your opponent when she's in your hand during your main phase. to search for one werewolf Seeker and add it to your hand. And when she's on Vanguard, if you have a werewolf Seeker in your soul, you can counterblast 2 to give her plus 5,000 and an extra crit. So she's just like the Gancelot for Dark Irregulars. Next, I'll run 2 of the grade 3 Amons. I'll probably take out the Edelrose for a third if I get one. His ability is he gains 1,000 for each Dark Irregular in his soul when he's on Vanguard Circle. And also, you can counterblast 1, soul charge one of your rear guard Dark Irregulars. And your opponent chooses one of their rear guards and retires it. Next, I run 2 Demon Eaters. You soul charge 1 during your main phase, give her plus 2,000, and you can soul blast 8, counterblast 5 when her attack hits to destroy all of your opponent's rear guards. So I thought that was pretty good. She's 10,000 power, and so is the grade 3 Amon. And lastly, I run 3 Steel Vampire. This is the card that my deck is based around right now. He does the same thing Demon Eater does pretty much. You soul charge 1 during your main phase to give him plus 2,000, and you soul blast 8, counterblast 5 to choose one of your opponent's rear guards and place it on the Vanguard Circle until the end of the turn. And his attack does not have to hit for you to activate this. And then at the end phase, at the beginning of the end phase, they choose 1 card from their soul and write it. So yeah, that's the deck. If you like it, then like the video. Comment your ideas if you think I should change anything, or what you would do, and then subscribe.